Consolidated Channel 18 welcomes you to the campus of Dickinson State University and Scott Gymnasium, where the Frontier Conference regular season volleyball campaign gets underway this evening as the Dickinson State Bluehawks host the Bismarck State Mystics. I'm Alan Reed, along with our producer Trace Wells and our camera staff Stephanie and Micah, welcoming you again to Scott Gymnasium as they get ready to play the national anthem. We'll go ahead and go over the starting lineups. First of all, for the visiting Bismarck State Mystics, who are 2-2 overall. And again, this is the conference opener for both teams. They'll start with Summer Thomas, a middle blocker freshman. Kate Zimmer is the setter and is a sophomore. McKenna Brendel is an outside hitter, and she's also a freshman. Reese Ducksher is an outside hitter, and she's a sophomore. The libero this evening for the Bismarck State Mystics will be Piper Harris. Also starting for the Mystics is Emerson Caraful. She's an outside hitter and a sophomore. And closing out the starting rotation for the Mystics this evening is Chelsea Crom. She's a junior middle, and she's from Bismarck, Dakota. Again, the Mystics are 2-2 overall. They were down in North Sioux City, Iowa this past weekend, playing in a tournament down there to get warmed up for the season opener this evening. As for the Dickinson State Bluehawks, their starting lineup will look like this. At libero will be number 1, Geraldine Fernandez. She's a junior. Makia Albrecht is a Penn senior. Riley Kogelschak is the setter, and she's from Hardin, Montana. Carmen Pallone is a middle blocker, and she's a sophomore from Hardin, Montana. Kate Floyd is another Penn, and she's a freshman from Powell, Wyoming. Aubrey Allison also is a Penn and is a junior from Shepherd, Montana. And closing out the starting lineup for the Bluehawks is Samantha Ose, a middle blocker, and she's a senior from Reeder, North Dakota. The Bluehawks also were down at North Sioux City and came out with a 3-1 record there, so they are 4-1 overall. This is the Mystics' first season playing NAIA, so this is their first go-around, and this is the first for both teams, quite honestly, playing in the Frontier Conference, as both teams moved into that after the North Star Conference shut down. So the Bluehawks in the preseason poll were picked to finish 10th, and the Mystics, being new to the conference and new to NAIA in general, they're picked to finish last in the 12-team Frontier Conference. Again, as we mentioned, the Mystics are 2-2 overall. Their leading scorer so far this year has been Ducksher. She has had 41.5 points. She's also led the team in kills with 37. Caraful has had 34 kills on the season, and McKenna Brendel has had 32. For DSU, they've had a balanced scoring attack overall. Albrecht has had 52 kills on the season. Pallone has had 40. Floyd has had 50. And Allison has had 67. And Ose has had 32. So the Bluehawks have very, very good balance from an offensive standpoint. On the dig side, Fernandez has had 33 digs on the year so far. So again, the Mystics 2-2, Bluehawks 4-1 overall as we get ready to kick off the regular season for both schools. BSC will start out the evening serving, and that'll be led off by Zimmer, number 8, as the officials check the lineups on the floor. Very nice crowd on hand. Student section is filled in the middle. This is the second season for Blue Hawk head coach Stormy Simeon. In her first year again in the Frontier Conference. So both teams will have their hands full as they get a taste of working in the Frontier Conference this season. And we're ready to get underway with Zimmer leading off with the first serve for the Mystics. Set to the left side. Block goes out of bounds, and that's Floyd with the kill. So 1-0 Blue Hawks. And number 3, Taylor Fisher, comes in for Albrecht. And she'll be serving. Fisher with the serve, goes deep. Mystics, free ball over the net. Here come the Blue Hawks again, set up on the right side, and that's Pallone with the kill. So 2-0 Blue Hawks. Just underway, first set. As Fisher with her second serve. Once again deep. Mystics work it to the left side. A little dink by Brindle. And the Mystics are on the board. And in to serve is Brooklyn Sand. As Fernandez makes the dig. Free ball over to the Mystics. They'll set it up. Middle hitter comes away with the point. And that is Thomas. So 2-2 the score. As Sand will again serve for the Mystics. Short serve, Fernandez with the easy up. That kill is blocked. So the Mystics get the double block and the point and go up 3-2. Short serve this time. And that'll be an ace by Sand. And just like that, it's 4-2 Mystics. Sand still serving. This time she goes deep, back left corner. Slide kill is tipped out of bounds. Once again, that's Pallone. Makes it 4-3. And Floyd will go to the serving line. Floyd goes deep to the middle. Mystics set it up on the left side. Nice block there by Kogelschak and Pallone. So it's 4-4. As Floyd, once again with the serve, goes deep, right corner. Mystics send it, and it's called in. I believe that was Caraful with the kill. So it's 5-4 Mystics. And number 13, Harris, is in to serve for the Mystics. Once again, Blue Hawks work the right side. They get the ball back. This time they work the middle. That goes deep. Mystics tried to tip it over, had it blocked. This time Blue Hawks quick dump. That's picked up by the Mystics. Blue Hawks setting up the offense. Tip goes deep left, can't be handled. And that was Allison. And that makes it 5-5. So Pallone now at the service line. Score tied 5-5, first set. Pallone serving from the middle. Went deep. Free ball back. Here comes DSU. That's Ose with the kill. As nice setup there by Kogelschak. And DSU regains the lead at 6-5. Palone once again serving from the back middle. Mystics get it over. Ost tried the quick tip. That was no good. Kogelschak with the set. Ost again tries the tip. That didn't quite work. Cross-court shot by Duxer is good. And the Mystics knotted up at 6 apiece. And number 15, Deidre Wood, is in for Zimmer. As the Mystics serve it across. Hard kill by the Blue Hawks. Back it comes over to the Mystics. They again work the left side. Tipped there by Kogelschak. And the point goes to the Blue Hawks. And that makes it 7-6. So Kogelschak is back serving. With her team up by 1. Kogelschak, oh, they call it in. So that'll be an ace. Makes it 8-6. Kogelschak again with the serve. This time she goes short. Fernandez picks it up. Little dink shot over the net by the Blue Hawks is picked up. Kogelschak again. Back set. That shot is blocked. They'll go to the left side again. And that is Allison with another kill. And that makes it 9-6. As Kogelschak serving again. Once again, she goes deep. Mystics working the left side still. That's picked up by Fernandez. And that attempted block off the Allison kill goes out of bounds. And the Blue Hawks are up 10-6. Again, Allison has 67 kills on the season coming into this match. As Kogelschak sends it deep across. Little dink shot is blocked by Oss. And that makes it 11-6. And BSC takes a timeout on the floor, so let's do the same, and we'll be back in 60 seconds.
The Hub in North Dickinson is more than your ordinary convenience store. From Godfather's Pizza and the Hub Cafe to gourmet coffee, tea, and more. Stop by early for breakfast or grab something to go. We carry a variety of donuts that we make fresh every day. If your vehicle is dirty, we now have a state-of-the-art car wash at both locations. Stop in and see what we have to offer at the Hub located on North Highway 22 or the Hub West Dakota Oil on East Villard in Dickinson. We're changing the way people think about the convenience store industry.
Independent, straightforward, caring. It's what we are because we are you. Member-owned, member-focused. Western Cooperative Credit Union. Head west for a financial relationship that works for you. Dependable, trustworthy, fair. It's what we are because we are you. Member-owned, member-focused. Western Cooperative Credit Union. Head west for home and auto loans that work for you.
Back at Scott Gym. DSU comes out of the timeout and gives up the point. So that makes it 11-7. So Duxer now at the service line for the Mystics. Fernandez picks that up. Kogelschak goes left with the set. That kill shot is picked up by the back row of the Mystics. Kogelschak again. This time she tries the right side. That's also picked up. DSU in system. working the left side. Nice dig by the Mystics. Fernandez again. Kogelschak to the middle to Ose. That went deep and is picked up by the Mystics. Kogelschak over to Fernandez. Nice shot there by Allison. So that's her 4th kill of the opening set, and she'll now go back to serve. 12-7 the score, first set. Serve goes deep, but is picked up. This time left side. Block goes out. So that's a kill for Brendel. Makes it 12-8. Mystics trailing by 4. Once again, serve goes middle of the court. Back row shot goes across. Mystics pick that up. That shot is blocked at the net by Floyd. And that makes it 13-8. As Fernandez will go back to serve. Sends that deep. Mystics set up the front row. Little tap over. Fernandez sends it back on a free ball. Mystics work the left side again, but this time it's blocked by Albrecht. And that makes it 14-8. So for Fernandez, setting up deep, comes to the service line. Goes deep with her serve. Mystics set up the offense. Once again, that's blocked. And that's Pallone. And it's 15-8. Blue Hawk defense working well early. As Fernandez again at the service line. Again, goes deep middle. Mystics set it up, little dink shot over. Fernandez sends it over. Mystics push it back across to the Blue Hawks. Set far left side. That's to Floyd. Cross court set there by Kogelschak. Makes it 16-8. So Blue Hawks off to a fast start in the opening set as Fernandez continues at the service line. And we got a rotational error on the Mystics. So that'll be an ace for Fernandez. And that makes it 17-8. Fernandez again with the serve, goes deep right. Mystics set it up left side. Fernandez with that dig. Kogelschak sets up Pallone, who tips it over. Makes it 18-8. Substitution for the Mystics. Paige McAllister is now in. And Fernandez is still back there serving. She goes short this time. Back row kill by Duxcher is good. So it makes it 18-9. As Zimmer comes back in to serve with her team trailing by 9. Zimmer goes deep middle. Kogelschak. That was an overpass. And that allowed Thomas with the easy kill shot. And that makes it 18-10. As Zimmer will serve again. Goes deep. Kogelschak sets it up right side. Albrecht changed it up on the Mystic defense. Went with the light shot. for the point in a 19-10 lead as Fisher comes in for Albrecht and serves. Nice low serve, goes deep. Mystics get it across, and that's going to be a kill for Brendel. And that makes it 19-11. As Brendel comes out and Sand comes back in, and Sand is at the service line. Sand goes middle of the court. Fernandez picks that up. Set left side to Floy is good, but she goes deep cross court. And that makes it 22-11. And Floy now rotates back to the service line. And that is going to go out. As Crom comes back in. Mystics trail 20-13, and Harris is at the service line for Bismarck State. She goes nice and low and deep to the back. Blue Hawks get it across, but you got the block by Carafool. And that makes it 20-14. As Harris once again at the service line for the Mystics. This time she goes left side. Nice set again by Kogelschak to Pallone. And Pallone makes it 21-14. And Pallone goes to the service line with her team up by 7. Mystics get it up, go left side. Easy shot across. Nice pancake by the Mystics to get that ball up. Kogelschak gives it to Ose, and that goes out. So it's 21-15. Mystics trailing just by 6 now. As Deidre Wood comes in, as does Delaney Deschamps, and Deschamps at the service line. Deschamps goes deep and out, and that makes it 22-15. As Kogelschak will serve for the Blue Hawks. She had an ace in her last serving rotation. This time she goes long. That makes it 22-16. Brendel comes back in. Sand goes out. And Dukeshire serves for the Mystics. Fernandez picks that up. Kogelschak with the right set. Blue Hawks get it across. Mystics set it up. Back row set is good. And that's Dukeshire with a nice kill from the back row. That makes it 22-17. Mystics not going away here. As the serve goes into the net by Dukeshire. That makes it 23-17. As Allison is at the service line for the Blue Hawks. Her team back up by 6. Serve is across, back left corner. Mystics, once again, back row set. Goes long by Dukeshire. And that makes it 24-17. So set point on the line. As Allison sends it across. Again goes deep left side. Mystics set it up left side. Allison with the dig, keeps it alive. Free ball over to the Mystics. Set there is to the middle. And that's Crom with the kill. That makes it 24-18. And Crom will go to the service line. We're going to have a substitution. Shayna Roach will come in for Crom. And serve. Goes deep. Nice set to the middle to Ose. And that's going to do it. 25-18 for the first set. Blue Hawks take a 1-0 lead in the sets. We will go ahead, take a 3-minute break, and we'll be back.
West Dakota Oil and Fitterer Oil Company proudly offers products and services that help fuel our customers' lives with clean burning propane and bulk fuel and convenient on-site delivery with premium farm and road fuels. We provide energy where and when you need it most, with locations throughout Southwest North Dakota. West Dakota Oil and Fitterer Oil Company. Locally owned, locally strong. The products you need with the service you deserve.
As a West River doctor, we provide care for patients of all ages, from newborns and toddlers to tweens and teens. Whether your children need routine checkups or specialized care, our experience and compassion are here to support their growth. Because even though they may be small, their health is of utmost importance. I'm a West River physician dedicated to the health of your family and our rural communities.
Rooted in the heart of our vibrant communities stands Brevera Bank, offering complete financial services for banking, wealth management, and insurance. From home loans and checking accounts,
let me tell you about the cashback rewards with this account,
to wealth management, we'll help you forge your path ahead.
Let's create a plan to reach your financial goals.
Sounds great.
With specialty insurance coverage, our advisors ensure your operation can carry on.
Looks like it's going to be a great harvest.
Do you think Benny Paulson from Breaking 8 has only played one gig?
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming to my first gig. After this concert, I'm retiring.
Of course not. Whether you're in a band playing multiple gigs a week or a family running multiple devices in your house, you need the speed and reliability to keep up. Multi-gig speeds with no lag, no buffering, always running at maximum volume. Feel like a rock star and call Consolidated for the multi-gig speed you need to amp up your internet today.
Howdy, partner. This is Cowboy Clay with my trusty steed, Hercules. There's a new stop on the map, Cowboy Station in Killdeer, North Dakota. Whether you ride steel or saddle, Cowboy Station's got everything you need to fuel your rig, feed your crew, and fill your cup. Remember, y'all, don't forget to come on down to Cowboy Station, where we have everything you need for the trail ahead.
What do you get when you buy a vehicle from Dan Porter Motors?
Ooh, I know. Buy any vehicle from Dan Porter Motors and get car washes for life.
That's a long time when you're my age. That's right, folks. Forever. No diaper required. Get free car washes for life with any vehicle when you buy a car at Dan Porter Motors, 58601.
That's a pretty good deal. Dan Porter Motors, baby approved, growing up guaranteed.
Back at Scott Gymnasium. Dickinson State takes the first set. Leads 1-0 as they got off to a quick start. And then kept the Mystics at bay. Again, this is the regular season opener for both teams in the Frontier Conference, as they both were down in North Sioux City, Iowa this past weekend. And Fernandez, the libero, will start things off for the Blue Hawks. Serve goes deep to the middle. Mystics left side set. That's Brendel with the kill. And they take the early 1-0 lead as Sand again comes in and will serve for Brendel. Sand goes middle court. Kolgashok with the right set. Blue Hawks get it across. Tip back over to the Hawks. Fernandez set left side this time. Big swing by Floyd with the kill. As Albrecht comes out, Fisher comes in, and she'll serve. Early in the second set, it's 1-1. Fisher goes deep left side. Mystics with the free ball over to the Blue Hawks. Kolgashok with the right side set. The slide there to Pallone is good. Or no, they say it went out of bounds. Thought it was tipped. So the Mystics take a 2-1 lead. As the libero, Harris, serves deep, goes off the hands of Fernandez. So she scores an ace. And it's 3-1 Mystics. Early in the second set. Harris goes left side this time. Kolgashok left set. Kill shot there is picked up by the Mystics. They set it up right side. And that's going to be tipped out. And that was Caraful with the kill. And that makes it 4-1. As Harris again goes deep with her serve. Ooh, mishandled there by Floyd. And just like that, Bismarck State has a 5-1 lead early in the second set. As Harris is still at the service line. Fernandez picks that up. Right now, serve receive isn't going well for the Blue Hawks. And they're going to go ahead and take a timeout. So with the score 6-1, Mystics on top. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Banking is some of the most important things in your life, and banking at the right bank is very important. We're really proud of our bank because we have great people, and our people are what make our bank go. We always want to treat our customers right and do the best job we can for them. And try to do things to help make our communities better.
Back at Scott Gymnasium, the Blue Hawks lead in sets 1-0, but trail 6-1 here in the second set as they've had trouble with their serve receive. Fernandez this time picks up the serve. Blue Hawks get it across. Mystics set it up left side. That block goes out of bounds as Duxer tallies the kill for the Mystics, who now take a 7-1 lead. As a libero, Harris setting up camp at the service line. This time she goes short. Blue Hawks do get the dig up. This time Floyd with the kill gets the side out. And the Blue Hawks trail 7-2. And Floyd at the service line. Goes deep middle. Mystics set up right side. That tip shot is blocked by Pallone. Makes it 7-3. Blue Hawks trailing. As Floyd is again at the service line. Goes deep right side. Mystics set it up right side. That's picked up. Kolgashok with the set left side. Mystics get it back. Try the kill shot in the middle. That's Crom. Makes it 8-3, Bismarck State. as Floyd comes out. And Ashton Egan, comes in for the Blue Hawks. And the serve there by Deschamps is long and goes out. And that makes it 8-4. So Pallone at the service line now for the Blue Hawks. Mystics set it up left side. That kill shot can't be handled by the Blue Hawk defense as Duxer with another point makes it 9-4. Again, the Blue Hawks won the first set but trail here in the second. As Duxer serves for the Mystics. That's picked up by Fernandez. Kogelschak makes the set. Mystics free ball across. Blue Hawks set it to Ose. That's picked up. Left side this time. The Mystics try it. That's picked up by Fernandez. Blue Hawks get it across. They'll work it again. That shot goes long by Brendel. That makes it 9-5. Blue Hawks trailing. As Kogelschak, the setter, is back at the service line. She goes middle court. Far left set. That's blocked by Zimmer. And that makes it 9-6. Kogelschak again with the serve. Just out. So that makes it 10-6. And Crom will be at the service line for the Mystics. Crom goes deep left side. Kogelschak with the set. Little low. Ose hits it into the net. And that makes it 11-6. And the serve by Crom goes long. And that makes it 11-7. So now you have Allison at the service line for the Blue Hawks as they trail by 4 here in the second set, 11-7. Easy serve, right side back. Harris sends it across. Kogelschak with the left set. That kill shot is blocked. And it goes out of bounds. So the Mystics pick up the point. Make it 12-7. As Zimmer now at the service line for Bismarck State. She goes left corner deep. Kogelschak this time to Ose. No mistake on that one. Nice high set. Easy swing for Ose. As Fernandez is at the service line. Blue Hawks trailing 12-8. Second set. Mystics set it up middle back row. And that shot is blocked by Pallone. That's her second block this set. Makes it 12-9. As the libero Fernandez serves it deep, goes off the hands of Duxer. So that'll be an ace. Makes it 12-10. Fernandez again. Mystic set it up left side. Nice kill shot that time by Brendel as Fernandez couldn't pick it up. And Sand comes in for Brendel and will serve with a 13-10 lead. Sand goes deep right side and it's long. So side out Blue Hawks. As Fisher comes in for Albrecht, and Fisher will serve. Fisher back middle with the serve. Mystics set it up right side. Nice pancake there. Kept the ball alive. Shot by Floyd is good. Excellent save by the Blue Hawks, and that makes it 13-12. Mystics set up the middle. Blue Hawks pick that up. They go left side. Free ball to the Mystics. Everybody out of system right now. Mystics now have it set up left side. That is blocked. They try right side, and that's going to go deep and out of bounds. As Caraful sends that one outside the far back left corner. I guess they're saying it was tipped. So that makes it 14-12. As Harris is at the service line. Fernandez digs that up. Slide to the right side. That's Pallone. Makes it 14-13. As Floyd is back at the service line for the Blue Hawks. Ooh, goes into the net. Free point for the Mystics. Puts it back to 15-13. As Wood comes in for Zimmer. And Deschamps is back in to serve for the Mystics. Kogelchak with a set left side. Mystics pick it up. Send it back across. Kogelchak again tries the left side. This time it's blocked by Crom. Score goes to 16-13. Mystics on top in the second set. Delaney Deschamps at the service line for the Mystics. Left side, kill shot, goes across. Mystics pick it up. Crom with the tip. Makes it 17-13. As Deschamps again at the service line. Fernandez picks that up. Kogelchak goes right side. That's Pallone with the kill. Makes it 17-14. And Pallone will go to the service line. Ooh, gets some help from the net. Gets the ace. 17-15. She was trying to go short. Caught the top of the net and got lucky. This time she goes deep. Free pass back. Ose knows what to do with that one. Easy kill shot for Samantha Ose. Brings it back to within one, 17-16. And the Mystics are going to take a timeout. Blue Hawks down by one, second set. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Big Boy Toys.
Welcome back to Scott Gymnasium, where the Blue Hawks have come back from an early deficit. Trail by 1, 17-16, as the Mystics took a timeout, trying to slow down the Blue Hawk attack. As Pallone is back at the service line, trying to tie things up. Blue Hawks already up 1-0 as they took the opening set. Pallone goes deep. Shot goes off the ceiling. Free ball across to the Blue Hawks. Kogelchak feeds Ose. That's blocked. Free ball back across to the Mystics. Deschamps with the set. Crom in the middle. Makes it look easy. 18-16 is the score. So Duxer now at the service line with a 2-point lead. Kogelchak with the tip over. Mystics. Ose with the block. That once again makes it a 1-point deficit, 18-17. As Zimmer comes back in. Serving are the Blue Hawks. Mystics set it left side. They get it across. Right side set there is good. And that's Albrecht with the kill, and that knots it up at 18. Blue Hawks with the serve. Mystics set it to Crom. She tips it over. Fernandez. Left side set. And that's Allison with the kill. And the Blue Hawks have worked their way back to take the lead, 19-18. As Kogelchak, the setter, continues to serve. She goes back middle with that one. Back set to the right side by the Mystics. DSU picks that up. Kill shot from the right side goes across. Mystics pick that one up. Joust at the middle. We know who's going to win that one, and that's Crom with a definite height advantage. That makes it 19 all. And Crom is going to go back to the service line. Fernandez picks that up. Kogelchak to Ose. It trickles across to make it 2019 Blue Hawks. As Floyd comes back in. And Allison is at the service line for the Blue Hawks. Nice low serve, goes deep right. Back row kill by the Mystics, goes across. DSU picks that up. That short shot from the back row is no good, however, by Allison, and the score goes to 20 all. As Zimmer at the service line for the Mystics. Fernandez picks that up. Kogelchak, right side set. Mystics tip it back over. Free ball back to the Mystics. Middle set there is good. That's Thomas with the kill. And the Mystics regain the lead, 21-20. As Zimmer goes deep with the serve. Fernandez picks that up. Big set to Ose. And she puts that away. Knots it back up at 21. As Fernandez goes back to the service line. Mystics save that. Send it across. Fernandez with the dig. Left side set. Mystics pick that up, but they can't handle it. and Floyd will be credited with the kill. And the Blue Hawks go back up by 1, 22-21. As Fernandez again at the service line. Goes deep right side. Mystics set it up left side. Fernandez can't handle that. And that was Brendel with the kill to knot it up at 22. So Brooklyn Sand back in to serve. Kogelschak with the set. Nice kill shot there by Pallone. As the DSU offense set that one up very quickly. And they're back on top, 23-22. As Fisher in to serve for the Hawks. Sends it deep. Mystics set it right side. That's going to be good. That's Careful. Knots it up at 23. And Harris, the libero, is back serving for the Mystics. Fernandez picks that up. Left side set. Mystics are able to save it. Once again, Kogelschak tries the right side this time. Little punch goes out of bounds. They're saying it was tipped. DSU coaching staff is asking for a tip, and they do get it. So that's going to go to Pallone. That makes it 24-23, so set point for the Blue Hawks. And the Mystics take a timeout. We'll do the same and be back in 60 seconds.
Looking for a turnkey business with a proven track record? For over 50 years, our family has helped yours feel right at home with quality furniture, trusted brands, and a service that always came with a smile. Now it's time to pass the torch. Our family-owned furniture business is for sale, including all inventory, delivery trucks, and a loyal customer base. This is your solid opportunity to own a piece of history that is built on decades of care. Call 483-5108 and ask how you can own a piece of family tradition and keep the comfort going.
At Infinity Real Estate Group, we go to great lengths to find the answers to most any questions our clients may have. We strive to do our best to personalize your buying or selling experience with firsthand knowledge.
Hey Ben, we love the house, but how's the hunting?
Actually, the hunting around here is great. I'd love to show you some spots.
When it's time to choose the team to represent you with all your real estate needs, choose Infinity Real Estate Group. Rooster. Experience the Infinity way.
Infinity Real Estate Group.
Back at Scott Gymnasium, Floyd is at the service line. It's set point, 24-23. Blue Hawks on top. Mystics, they are able to pick it up, save it. Blue Hawks with the set to the left side. They get it across. Mystics will set it up this time. Kogelschak. Both teams kind of out of system right now. Block at the net. And that's going to do it. That was Pallone with the big block. So the Blue Hawks rally, take a 25-23 lead and a 2-0 or 2-0 lead in sets. We'll be back in 3 minutes for the third set.
As your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here.
The Hub in North Dickinson is more than your ordinary convenience store. From Godfather's Pizza and the Hub Cafe to gourmet coffee, tea, and more. Stop by early for breakfast or grab something to go. We carry a variety of donuts that we make fresh every day. If your vehicle is dirty, we now have a state-of-the-art car wash at both locations. Stop in and see what we have to offer at the Hub located on North Highway 22 or the Hub West Dakota Oil on East Villard in Dickinson. We're changing the way people think about the convenience store industry.
Independent, straightforward, caring. It's what we are because we are you. Member-owned, member-focused. Western Cooperative Credit Union. Head west for a financial relationship that works for you. Dependable, trustworthy, fair. It's what we are because we are you. Member-owned, member-focused. Western Cooperative Credit Union. Head west for home and auto loans that work for you.
West Dakota Oil and Fitterer Oil Company proudly offers products and services that help fuel our customers' lives with clean-burning propane and bulk fuel and convenient on-site delivery with premium farm and road fuels. We provide energy where and when you need it most, with locations throughout Southwest North Dakota. West Dakota Oil and Fitterer Oil Company. Locally owned, locally strong. The products you need with the service you deserve.
As a West River doctor, we provide care for patients of all ages, from newborns and toddlers to tweens and teens. Whether your children need routine checkups or specialized care, our experience and compassion are here to support their growth. Because even though they may be small, their health is of utmost importance. I'm a West River physician dedicated to the health of your family and our rural communities.
Rooted in the heart of our vibrant communities stands Prevera Bank, offering complete financial services for banking, wealth management, and insurance. From home loans and checking accounts,
Let me tell you about the cashback rewards with this account.
to wealth management, we'll help you forge your path ahead.
Let's create a plan to reach your financial goals.
With specialty insurance coverage, our advisors ensure your operation can carry on.
Looks like it's going to be a great harvest.
At Consolidated, we believe that neighbors serving neighbors is what it's all about. Now, when you partner with us, we'll give you up to $150 bill credit for every neighbor or friend you refer to Consolidated. Receive a $50 credit for one service, a $100 credit for two, even $150 for all three services. Choose from internet, telephone, or cable TV. Plus, there's no limit on referrals. Get to know your neighbor and earn $150 in bill credit. Find out more at consolidatednd.com.
Back at Scott Gym, we're underway with the third set as the Mystics served. And they get the point. As DSU won the second set 25-23 and lead 2-0. So they can close out the match with a win here in the third set. As Zimmer is at the service line for the Mystics. Kogelchak with the back set to the right. That's blocked by Brendel. Or no, they're saying that was good. So it's 1-1. As the Blue Hawks serve, goes deep to the back left. They pick up the pass. Little tip shot there by Pallone is good. That makes it 2-1. As Fisher is serving. Nice low serve. Can't be handled by Harris. So an ace by Fisher. Makes it 3-1. Fisher again goes deep. This time Harris picks it up. And Thomas with a nice kill from the middle. Makes it 3-2. Mystics trailing. As Sand comes in to serve. She goes short middle. Kogelschak with the set, right side on the slide. Mystics pick that up. Fernandez with the overpass on the dig. Goes out of bounds. And the miss. It's now 3-3. Mystics serving. Kogelschak sets up the left side. That kill by Floyd couldn't be handled by the back row of the Mystics. So the Blue Hawks take a 4-3 lead as Floyd is at the service line. She goes deep to the middle. Mystics set up the middle. That's picked up by the Blue Hawks. Free ball to the Hawks. Kogelschak, right side slide. Once again to Pallone. That's one of their go-to plays so far this evening. And that makes it 5-3. As Pallone is sliding to the right side for the free swing. As Floyd sends her serve deep. Mystics set up the right side. I think the Blue Hawks were in the net. So that'll be a point to the Mystics. That makes it 5-4. As Harris, the libero, goes back to serve. She sends it deep middle. Kogelschak set left side. That's picked up by Harris. Back it comes to the Blue Hawks. Kogelschak again, and nobody is there. So a passing error there by Kogelschak. And that knots it up at 5 apiece. As Harris again at the service line. Nice low serve. Fernandez picks that up. That'll be a free ball back over to the Mystics. See what they do with it. Set it up right side. That's picked up by the Hawks. Kogelschak center set, or middle set. That's picked up by the Mystics. And a little dink shot by Duxer goes off the Blue Hawks and stays in bounds. And the Mystics now take a 6-5 lead as Harris continues at the service line. Kogelschak, back set to the right. That's Pallone with yet another kill. Ties it up at 6. And Pallone will step to the backside of the court and serve this one up for the Blue Hawks. Little lazy looper. Mystics set it up right side. Goes out. They ask for the touch. They get it. I think they'll credit Duxer with that. So the Mystics are back up 7-6. As Deschamps comes in. She goes deep middle with her serve. Kogelschak goes left side set. And that's Allison with the kill. Knots it back up at 7. And Kogelschak goes back to the service line. Mystics pick it up. Crom with the kill. That's picked up by the Blue Hawks. They set it up right side. Blocked by Crom. 8-7, Mystics. As Brendel comes back in, Sand goes out for the Mystics. Duxer goes back to the service line. Nice low serve. Fernandez picks that up. Kogelschak goes far left set. That's to Albrecht. And she goes cross court with the kill. Makes it 8-8. As Allison now at the service line for the Blue Hawks. Third set knotted up at 8. Crom can't get it across, or she does get it across, makes it 9-8. And Crom will go back to serve. Blue Hawks pick it up. Right side set. Crom can't collect the dig on that as Albrecht sent a soft one to the back row. Knots it up at 9. And Fernandez, DSU's libero, goes to the service line. Goes right side. Mystics set it up left side. Blue Hawks save it. Free ball to the Mystics. Nice shot there. That was Deidre Wood with the kill. As Zimmer goes back to the service line for the Mystics. And Bismarck State has a 10-9 lead. Kogelschak, left side set. Big swing by Floyd. Knots it back up at 10 apiece. As Fisher comes in, Albrecht goes out. Fisher will go to the service line. Again, the Blue Hawks lead 2-0. As Fisher sends it deep middle. Harris picked that up. Mystics sent it across. Ooh, Kogelschak tried the quick tip. Was too far away from the net. Mystics take an 11-10 lead. The regular season opener for both teams in the Frontier Conference. As the Mystics get it across. Left side set. Once again, that was Floyd with the kill. And we're knotted up again at 11. The Blue Hawks were picked in the preseason poll to finish 10th in the conference. Mystics, with their first year in NAIA, were picked to finish last in the 12-team conference. As they set it up left side, that's Duxer with the kill. Mystics back on top, 12-11 as Crom comes back in. And Harris, the libero, goes back to the service line for the Mystics. And that is called in. From over here, it looked like it was out, as Fernandez thought it was too. But Harris with the ace makes it 13-11. Fernandez and the Blue Hawk defense mishandled that one as Harris gets yet another ace. And this time the Blue Hawks take a timeout. We'll do the same. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Howdy, partner. This is Cowboy Clay with my trusty steed, Hercules. There's a new stop on the map, Cowboy Station in Killdeer, North Dakota. Whether you ride steel or saddle, Cowboy Station's got everything you need to fuel your rig, feed your crew, and fill your cup. Remember, y'all, don't forget to come on down to Cowboy Station, where we have everything you need for the trail ahead.
What do you get when you buy a vehicle from Dan Porter Motors?
Ooh, I know. Buy any vehicle from Dan Porter Motors and get car washes for life.
That's a long time when you're my age.
That's right, folks. Forever. No diaper required. Get free car washes for life with any vehicle when you buy a car at Dan Porter Motors, 58601.
That's a pretty good deal.
Dan Porter Motors, baby approved, growing up guaranteed.
Back at Scott Gymnasium, Bismarck State Mystics hold a 14-11 lead in the third set, but they trail 2-0 in sets 1. As Harris, the libero, is back to serve. Kogelschak sets up the right side. That's Pallone with the kill. So good timeout by the Blue Hawks. Gets a side out and makes the score 14-12. And Pallone will go back to serve. She goes back row, deep middle. Mystics set up the right side. The block goes out of bounds. So Dukeshire that is Caraful with the kill. As Deschamps goes back to serve, and the Mystics have a 3-point 15-12 lead. Set to the left side. It's picked up by the Mystics. Blue Hawks will try it again. This time back set by Kolgashok to Ose. Ose with the block. Stays in bounds. Gets a side out. And the Blue Hawks trail 15-13. As Kolgashok is at the service line. She goes deep back row, almost an overpass. And the Mystics are called for in the net. So that makes it 15-14. Again, Blue Hawks up 2-0 as Kolgashok again sends it deep. Mystics with the free ball over to the Blue Hawks. Tipped it over. Mystics will go ahead and get a shot at it. Neither offense working in system right now. Both sides kind of scrambling. Crom goes deep, out of bounds, and that makes it 15-all. As a hitting error by Crom. And the Mystics knots it up. Substitutions by the Mystics. Martindam comes in, and Brendel comes back in, as Kolgashok is still at the service line. Crom, that kill is picked up by Fernandez. Mystics setting it up on the right side. They pass it over. Fernandez picks that up. Kill shot on the left side. And that's Madeline Frieder. And that makes it 16-15. As Kolgashok serves deep. Mystics right side set. And that's good by Dukeshire. Or no, it's set out. So the Blue Hawks now up 17-15. And Kolgashok gets some help with the net. Gets the ace. And the Blue Hawks up by 3. This time Kolgashok doesn't get any help from the net. Service error there. That makes it 18-16. As Dukeshire at the service line for the Mystics, trailing by 2 in the third set. Fernandez gets that dig. Free ball over to the Mystics. Set by Deschamps, goes left side. That looked like it was on the line. What's the call? They called it out. So 19-16, Blue Hawks lead. Frieder at the service line. Nice low serve to Harris. Deschamps with the set. Crom with the free ball over. Fernandez sets left side. That's picked up by Harris and the Mystics. Fernandez with another dig. Right side set. And Albrecht tools the block. Makes it 20-16. As the Mystics take one more timeout, we'll do the same. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
The dictionary defines community as a group of people living in the same place or sharing common goals. Community is the largest part of our name, and we make it the largest part of our business. We support our local schools, organizations, youth programs, and local events from Bowman to Bismarck, because we all share a common goal to better the quality of life in our communities. Come bank with us at Dakota Community Bank and Trust, your real community bank.
Back at Scott Gymnasium, Madeline Frieder serving for the Blue Hawks. And DSU up 20-16 in the third set. Trying to close out this match. And that's actually going to be an ace by Frieder. Makes it 21-16. As Deidre Wood comes in for the Mystics. Frieder again at the service line for DSU. She goes short this time. Deschamps with the set, left side. That's Brendel with the kill. Makes it 21-17. As Chelsea Crom goes back to the service line for the Mystics, trailing by 4. Crom, Fernandez, DSU get it across, but it goes out as Oss was a little too strong trying to go to the far left corner. So that makes it 21-18. Blue Hawks up 2-0, trying to close out this match. Kogelschak with the set to the left side. This time is Floyd tooling the block. It makes it 22-18. As the DSU libero, Fernandez is back at the service line. Her team up by 4. She goes deep with her serve. Deschamps with the set to the right side, punch shot over. Kogelschak, back row set. That's blocked by the Mystics. She goes left side this time. That tip by Floyd can't be handled by the Mystic defense. Makes it 23-18. Fernandez at the service line. Goes deep right corner. And that kill shot is out by the Mystics. So it's match point, 24-18 in the third set. Fernandez doing a nice job at the service line. Trying to close this out. This time she goes too deep. Makes it 24-19. As Zimmer will try to keep this match going for the Mystics as she steps into the service box. Zimmer goes deep middle. Kogelschak, right side set, picked up by the Mystics. Free ball over the net. That was Zimmer, who's going to be credited with the point. That makes it 24-20. And Zimmer remains at the service line. Serve nice and low. Free ball back over to the Mystics. Left side set. DSU bumps that across, but the tip by Thomas is misplayed by the Blue Hawks, and they're going to take a timeout to settle things down. The Hawks up by 3. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Big Boy Toys.
Back at Scott Gymnasium, the Mystics have closed it to 24-21 as Zimmer is serving here in the third set. She goes deep middle back. Kogelschak with the set, and that's going to do it as Pallone comes away with the kill. So the Blue Hawks sweep the Bismarck State Mystics 3-0 and start out their new season in the Frontier Conference with a 1-0 regular season record. Let's take a 60-second break, and we'll be back to wrap things up.
Looking for a turnkey business with a proven track record? For over 50 years, our family has helped yours feel right at home with quality furniture, trusted brands, and a service that always came with a smile. Now it's time to pass the torch. Our family-owned furniture business is for sale, including all inventory, delivery trucks, and a loyal customer base. This is your solid opportunity to own a piece of history that is built on decades of care. Call 483-5108 and ask how you can own a piece of family tradition and keep the comfort going.
At Infinity Real Estate Group, we go to great lengths to find the answers to most any questions our clients may have. We strive to do our best to personalize your buying or selling experience with firsthand knowledge.
I really love Dickinson. How is the weather here in North Dakota?
You know what? It's amazing. We can have all 4 seasons in 1 week. When it's time to choose the team to represent you with all your real estate needs, choose Infinity Real Estate Group. Experience the Infinity way.
Infinity Real Estate Group.
Back at Scott Gymnasium, the Dickinson State Blue Hawks sweep the Bismarck State Mystics 3-0 as the Blue Hawks now move to 5-1 overall and 1-0 in the Frontier Conference. Bismarck State falls to 2-3 overall and is 0-1 now in the Frontier Conference, as this was the opener of conference play for both teams this evening. The Blue Hawks will next host Dakota State, as Dakota State has taken the last 5 from the Blue Hawks, so the Hawks will have their hands full there. But again, as the two teams start their first season in the Frontier Conference, Dickinson State was in pick number 10 in the preseason poll. The Mystics were picked to finish last in the 12-team conference. Bellevue, ranked number 3 overall in the NAIA right now, was picked to win the Frontier. Providence in Montana is another school that's expected to do well in the Frontier Conference this year. But again, the Blue Hawks with a 3-0 sweep of the Bismarck State Mystics. So that'll do it from Scott Gymnasium. On behalf of Consolidated 18 and our production staff led by Trey Swells, I'm Alan Reed. Thank you for joining us on Consolidated Channel 18, and have a great evening.